the path of ease, I thought it's important to remind us that, you see, when it comes to the deen and the deen advising us, we must always remember that this deen is one of ease. Remember that. But if not, if you want to take a rough terrain and difficult path in life, most welcome. And it is true that you have to sometimes take very, arduous, difficult terrain to arrive at the summit of something, that just luxury or comfort seldom yields significant results. But for other people, always, if they ask, help create ease for them. But for yourself, aim high. That's how it should be. That your own choice, if possible, should be to aim high. And I thought this quote of Mark Twain, that to succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Kya baat hai, kya baat hai, honestly. Ignorance and confidence. And why these two when you think about it? Because you see, when you're about to embark on something, you need the willpower and determination to follow it through, the confidence. As he says, that Faiz, that where he says in there, that hum jahan pahunche kamyab hai, that wherever we arrived triumphantly. The person needs that self-belief, self-confidence. I can do it. But at the same time, a, like a drop or a dose of ignorance is a huge blessing. Honestly. And I'll tell you that so often in life we've accomplished so many things. If we knew what was involved in the path to that success, if we knew at the beginning the reality of the struggle, many of us would most likely not have taken that path. It's true with so many things. If you think about it, I mentioned this about when I went to study. When I went to study, I didn't think, how many years is it going to take me? I didn't think I'm going to have to do this and I'll have to memorize the Quran and I'm going to have to study an alim course and I'm going to have to study an Arabic course and I'm going to have to study a Mufti course and I'm going to have to study a hadith cover to cover and I'm going to have to move across at least 2 countries and I'm going to have to have face all kinds of difficulties of whether health or finances or just emotional struggles. And I didn't think of that. And I had no idea that I just took a step, each step at a time, and the path just kept appearing. And I didn't think, and one can say almost romantically ignorant with the idea that I'm going to just learn. And I think sometimes in life, that kind of romantic ignorance is such a blessing, that a person sometimes, maybe he's going to embark or she's going to embark on a choice for life. Maybe it's a skill, a profession, a career, something to study, a relationship. Maybe it's anything that they've thought, I'm going to do this. But the problem has not the problem. And when they thought it, they just kind of romantically, and I mean romantic with the idea of it, they just had this belief and just took the step, tawakkulan Allah. Yaar karte hain, yaar. Allah Malik, that we'll just do this. God will see to it that it will happen. And then along the way, there's been all kinds of bloody, storms and disasters and crises. But then since they're going, they just kept going and then they got it done. And they think, wow, had have I known there was going to be all this to face, I would have probably just I would have probably just cowered it away from the whole thing and thought, I ain't gonna do that. So yeah, I think that's a somebody said Mark Twain dropping bangers. They never taught us his sayings in school. Yeah, it's interesting. Uh,